Somebody asked me today, how do I want to start painting, but I don't know where do I start? What do I, where do I begin? And I was like, oh, what do you do? First thing I said was get a pencil and a sketch pad and just start sketching your ideas out that you want to paint. And then I thought, oh, but that's not painting. That's that was just the ideas. So I would suggest getting a sketch pad, just a cheap one, whatever. Don't get an all expensive freaking $30 binder, like cool looking. I mean, you can get one of those sketchbooks too, but like just get like something cheap you can throw away. Start sketching ideas. Like, don't worry about messing up and stuff. And then save the good ideas and then use those for paintings. But if you're gonna start painting, what I would suggest are these three things right here. So, basic Liquitex acrylics. They're pretty cheap on Amazon, and you can get just all the basic colors. You get all your primary colors in there, and you can pretty much get anything out of those. The black and white is in there, along with blue and green and yellow and red. And that's a good place to start. Also, you can get like craft paint for super cheap at like craft stores and Michaels and Joann's and everything. Walmart has cheap paint. And then these are all things you can get on Amazon too. This is called canvas pad, not canvas paper, but a canvas pad. These are great for practicing starting on canvas without having to buy like giant bulky canvases that are framed. These are just sheets of canvas that are stacked. There's 10 of them in there, and it's like $8 for this pad. And it's a good place to start if you want to just practice on canvas without having to, like, what happened with me is I started painting on canvas and they just start piling up. I have so many canvases now. So if I was to start over from the beginning, I would start on these because then they're easier. You can roll them up, you could stack them, you could store them easy, And then this would be another place to start if you're just starting out painting. I would say get one of these variety packs of brushes. Don't worry about getting detail brushes or big brush or focusing on them. Just get a huge variety pack of each kind, and then you can test out for yourself what each one of them does. So, like it took me forever to figure out what each brush does, and I still don't know what each brush does. But like they're all good for everything, like all kinds of stuff. Like those big spongy things are good for painting the edges of paintings and backgrounds, and then like those big like wide ones are good for lines and stuff. Like I wouldn't have guessed that the big fat like wide ones are good for drawing lines. Like all kinds of stuff you learn, and fan brushes, what they do and stuff. So if you're looking to start painting, that's what I would do, is get these three products and a pencil and just start sketching everything. And basically just have fun and see what everything does. Experiment with it. Just enjoy doing it. Like, don't try to paint anything specific. Just paint backgrounds or, mix two colors together or something. Just have fun with it and experiment. And start painting now. Go get this stuff. All this will run you like $20-$25, like maybe. I don't know. That's not that much. And also, if you don't have any money, this is what I did when I first started painting. I just asked everyone. I wrote on Facebook. I said, hey, I want to paint. Anybody got any art supplies that are not using? And I got so many paint. I got so much paint. Yeah, dollar store has sketchbooks. And I people were just giving me paint, like left and right. Oh, I'm never going to use this here. So just ask people. Ask your grandmother. Ask your neighbor. Ask people that are artistic but don't have time. They might have some paint. Be like, I'll paint you something. Here you go. Give me your paint. You'd be surprised the art supply is just laying around. I don't know how many times I've gone to people's houses and they just have like a box of art supplies that is brand new that they're like, well, I was going to use it someday. They just never get around to it. So ask people. I asked Facebook one day. I said, I need an easel for painting, and someone dropped off an easel at my house. It was like a $300 easel. It was so awesome. I had to get rid of it because I couldn't take it where I was moving to. But it was amazing. I wish I had it today. Anyways, start painting. This stuff is cheap, and just what most artists do, like all artists I know, so we just start to hoard art supplies. Once you get into it, you can't stop. You'll see some at a garage sale. you'll see some, in the yard sale somewhere, and you'll see some, like, at the thrift store, you'll see some art supplies, and then, at the dollar store, you'll see art, and you're like, oh, I'll use that pen, I'll use that paper, I'll use it. Another great thing is getting paper from like, like if you ever see stacks of photo paper, or like copy paper, any kind of paper you would use for your photocopier, or like your whatever, your printer. Why can't I think of the word printer? If you see paper for a printer loose anywhere, buy it. That you could draw on that. You just need paper. Like, I don't know how many times I went to the thrift store and there were like stacks of paper, just blank white paper. I was like, wow, perfect. So art supplies are everywhere. Just open your eyes. And there are really cheap paints. The only problem with using cheap paint is that it starts to glob up a lot, and the texture's weird, and it doesn't blend well. Like, if you get those fluorescent paints that glow in the dark, they don't really blend very well. Like, so they're not really good for like blending colors. They're good for like filling in a space with one color, but not like gradients and stuff. You don't want to, because it's like painting with glue. It's gross. Anyways, start painting. Get this shit and paint. There you go. That's how you start. That's it right there. Go start painting. Look at this. Look at this guy. I painted this. Oh, that's good tea. Yum. Tea time. Da, 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 da. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and subscribe on YouTube. Leave me a comment or like or anything you would like to do there. Just do something. Do something. Leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs left, thumbs right, thumb up. Put your thumb up. And paint a wizard. Breathe. Take nice, long, deep breaths when you paint. Meow, meow. Mama, meow. Mama, meow, meow. Meow. Mama, meow, 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 meow. Mama, meow, meow. Mama, meow, meow. Mama, meow, 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 meow. Mama, mama, meow, 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 meow. Mama, mama, meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Why did I draw his hand like that? Totally messed up that thumb. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. And meow. Meow, 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 meow. Because meow, 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 meow. And all the meow, 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 meow. Time lapses are good. It's good to have some time lapses in your pocket. People love time lapses on Instagram. You can make good reels for your TikTok too. People just love time lapses. You should make some. You ever made a time lapse with your art? I want to see it. Time lapse. It's like magic. You get to see stuff happen real quick. Look, I just put some teeth in there. Look at that. There's a little dude in his hand. It looks like he has like 5 fingers. Where's the thumb? It is a thumb. That is a thumb, Michael. Okay, it's over.